Hi everyone, this is your math guru. In this video, I'm going to talk about most of the concepts you need to understand under your analytical or coordinate geometry. Please don't forget to click on the like and subscribe button below for more easy to understand math concepts. Given A, or the following points A, x1, y1, B, x2, y2, C, x3, y3, and D, x4, y4. The first concept you're going to look at is the distance between 2 points. For example, to calculate the distance between A and B, the formula to use is we have AB squared equals x2 minus x1 all squared plus y2 minus y1 all squared. I can also rewrite that. If I find the square root of both sides, I have the distance AB, which I can also represent as the distance AB is equal to the square root. Remember, whatever you do on your left, you do on your right. So if I find the square root of both sides, I have x2 minus x1 all squared plus y2 minus y1 all squared. The second concept I'm going to talk about is the midpoint of a line segment. For example, if I'm to find the midpoint between line AB, that is the middle distance, I have that as my midpoint, mid of AB equals the halfway distance between the 2 points. So that's going to be x1 plus x2 divided by 2, and for the coordinates of y, the midpoint, that's y1 plus y2 divided by 2 as given, and that's, I can also refer to that as my midpoint of xm, that's the coordinate of x, and ym, the coordinate of y. So basically what I've done is to add the two distance and divide by 2. The third concept is how to calculate the gradient of a line. The gradient of a line is how steep a line is. So for example, if I'm finding the gradient of line AB, I have the gradient m of line AB is equal to the change in y over the change in x, which is also equal to y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. Next, I'm going to talk about collinear point. If I have point ABC to be collinear, if I have point A, B, and C to be collinear, what it means is that the 3 points are on the same line, or the gradients are the same. They all have the same gradient. So for example, if I have point ABC to be collinear, then the gradient of AB is equal to the gradient of BC, which is also equal to the gradient of AC. For the fifth concept, if I have parallel lines, what it means that the gradients are equal. For example, if I have two lines as shown, I have line AB and line CD. What it means is the gradient of line AB is equal to the gradient of the line CD. And that is only possible if the two lines are parallel as shown. Also, if I have two lines to be perpendicular to each other, that is, where they meet, they form 90 degrees. For example, if I have a line AB and a perpendicular line across, I call that CD. If this angle is perpendicular or it forms 90 degrees, what it means is the gradient of the line AB multiplied by the gradient of the line CD will give us -1. For the seventh concept, we're going to discuss the angle of inclination. The angle of inclination of any line is the angle formed with the x-axis or the horizontal line. For example, if I have an horizontal line as shown, and I have a line cutting across the horizontal line, I'm going to call the line AB, then the angle of inclination is the angle formed in the anti-clockwise direction from the horizontal. What that means is my tan theta is equal to the gradient of line AB. The next concept I'm going to talk about is the equation of a straight line. I have two formulas for that. The first one is y equals your mx plus c, and the second formula to use, or you can use, is y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. What this means is my m in the two equation is the gradient of the line. I have the gradient. My c is my y-intercept, that is if the line crosses the y-axis. Also, my points x1 and y1, they are the points on the line. On the line given. So you can use either formula to find the equation of any straight line. The next concept is to find the equation of a circle. If the circle is starting at the origin, we have x squared plus y squared is equal to r squared. That's the radius. This formula is if you have it at origin at 0, 0. However, if that is not the case, then we have your equation to be x minus a all squared plus y minus b all squared equals to your radius squared, where your a and b or the point AB are the coordinates of a circle without your 0, 0 as your origin. Also, note that your r is the radius and the points x and y, they are coordinates of the points on the circle. For better understanding, if I have a coordinate or my circle as shown, it's not drawn to scale. If this is my origin 0, 0, then what that means is my r will be the radius of the circle starting from the origin. So the equation to use in this case will be my x squared plus y squared equals to r squared. However, if I have a similar circle as shown, this is my origin, this is my y-axis, this is my x, this is my x-axis, and y, such that my circle is this way, and I have my radius, this is the center of the circle, such that that point is AB. I have this as my r, then the equation I'm going to use in this case will be my x minus a all squared plus y minus b all squared equals to my r squared. That is for a circle that doesn't have 0, 0 as the origin or the middle. The last concept I'm going to consider in this video is to find the point of intersection of a straight line. If you have two lines crossing each other, if I have line AB and line CD, and you want to determine what the coordinates of this point is, one, you write the equation of both lines and you solve simultaneously for your value of x and y. Thanks for watching. Bye.